Hey everybody, Michael Kahneman here and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to cover a very common swing fault, which is scooping or early release into impact. Now if you're that type of golfer, you want to try and improve your impact, stick around because we are going to be coming up with the answers very shortly. So once again, thank you very much for joining us today. I hope you're enjoying our content. If you do, make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channel. It's very much appreciated if you do that. But let's get into the content today. So for those golfers out there, as we mentioned at the start, that are getting down into impact, allowing that club head to overtake the hands, adding loft, hitting thin shots, hitting fat shots, getting inconsistent strikes, this drill is going to be perfect for you. Now, as I mentioned to a lot of my clients, this is a difficult drill. It's not simple and it's something that you're going to probably have to practice at a little bit, give it some time, and it is going to help improve your striking if this is a fault that you have. So if you are watching this, you are one of these players that do tend to come down through impact. As we mentioned, you're coming down, 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 and whether the early release starts happened at the top of the backswing or it happens down through here, it doesn't matter what the cause is. But what we need to do is we need to understand what it feels like to get down into impact and have our hands ahead of that club head so we can get some nice compression and get that nice strike. And it's very difficult to do that if we're working on components of our golf swing, either on takeaway, top of backswing, or our downswing. So this drill, as we mentioned, simple drill to understand, but it's a difficult drill to execute. So let's get into it. Now, as we mentioned before, I don't mind what the swing fault is that is causing this. All we're worried about is the smaller portion of the golf swing to begin with. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a very small static drill. It looks simple until you try it. So we're going to take our setup, we're going to get our golf club and we're going to set it so it's parallel to the ground and straight down the target line. I want to have that toe normally just a little bit angled down, just kind of mirroring our spine angle. And from here, we're going to make a very small pitch shot. We're going to turn through and we're going to finish with our club extended out in front of us. Seems simple enough, but the catch is when you get your club set here and you look back down at the golf ball, you're not allowed to get any momentum to start the golf swing. So what I want you to do is have the golf club here and figure out a way to transfer your weight and get that golf club working down through impact. So let's show you what it looks like. So we take our setup, we set our club parallel to the ground, down the target line, club face slightly toe down, and from here no momentum, we can't let it go up. We work down and through, and if we looked at that in slow motion, what you would have seen is that the legs start moving, the body starts rotating, and the hands lead the club head down through impact. Now you can't actually execute this drill correctly if you allow that club head to overtake the hands. I'll just show you what I mean. We set up here, we allow that club head to overtake the hands. What you're gonna see is a shot like that. You're gonna hit a heavy shot, a thin shot, a shank, a bad golf shot, and it's not going to feel the way it should down through impact. This isn't a drill that I expect you to get straight away. Practice it, do a fair few shots of these, get the feel for it, and you'll start to get a little bit of an understanding of how to actually execute from point A to point B through this drill. Now, what I haven't told you about is there's more levels to this. This is what we classify as level 1. It's the basic motion, it's the understanding of it, and then we can start bringing it out and putting it up into a fuller swing. So level 2 is when we take our setup, we get back into this position, but we allow some momentum. We allow our club to start into the backswing, and what I'm going to get you to do is turn so your lead arm gets around parallel to the floor. We don't want a big backswing for level 2. We work our club through and we still finish with the club pointing out towards the target. So we're going to take our setup, club away from the target, head back down, a little bit of momentum, and we're going to turn all the way through. So you can see the attack angle there's nice, 4.6 degrees down. It means we're getting some great impact positions. And as I mentioned before, it's a way for us to replicate the feeling of impact without worrying too much about components of our golf swing, without worrying too much about changing our technical aspects. Now we've done level 2, we've got a feel for it, we're hitting some okay shots there, we're getting quite a bit of an understanding of what impact's supposed to feel like. We move on to level 3. Now level 3 is more of a full swing, still an abbreviated finish, we're still controlling that, but we allow for a little bit more speed and a little bit more of a backswing. So let me show you what it looks like. We take our setup, club back down away from the target, toe down slightly, we make a bigger rotation, we turn through, but we still try and finish with our body and our arms out extended away from the target. So let's see what it looks like when we execute the shot. Set, turn, down and through, should be a little bit of a push draw. And that is a nice way to start getting the understanding, starting with level 1, moving up to level 2, then to level 3, and trying to put that into our golf swing. Now, as we mentioned before, it's not an easy drill. It's going to take some practice, it's going to take some work. Now, if you move from level 1 to level 2 and you're really struggling with level 2, just go back to level 1. Don't feel like at any stage you should be at a certain level. Level 1 is there for everybody. It's always going to be an area where people can improve on, that people can work on, and it's a great drill for you to improve impact no matter what skill level you are. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully for all the golfers out there that do get a little bit scoopy, that do add a little bit of loft, hit those thin shots and fat shots, we're now going to start to understand what it's like to get into a great position at impact, and we're going to do it while striking a golf ball as well, which is the most important part. We can do all the practice swings, we can use all the impact bags in the world, but until you start doing the motion itself while striking a golf ball, it is very hard to replicate in your full golf swing. So once again, thank you very much for tuning in. Hope that helped. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and like this video if it does help you. So see you around soon.